we're not tethers. I don't. I mean, I don't necessarily agree that he's bullying us, but the point is that the kind of rhetoric and language that he uses almost leads a lot of people, especially back home in Africa, to view him as some sort of you know a hater. Not sure what the word is, but somebody who doesn't hold Africans in high regard and see us as beneath him. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see the video. Let's see what they say.
And you are telling your people to go after us, and that's very scary.
I'm telling the people to go after you.
No.
Now, how am I
Yeah,
doing that?
yeah. That's what are you doing? That's what are you doing? Because you saying that these are tethers are the problem. That's what you saying. You saying that we are taking your resources, and you basically scapegoating us, and that's very sad. We are not the problem. We come here to have a better life, okay? Just like you. So please leave us alone.
Well, nobody's bothering you, and you called me.
You are telling your people to bully African immigrants. That's very scary.
Nobody's saying
with all
bully
due
you.
respect.
Nobody's
So
trying to
you are using
bully
all your influence to bully African immigrants. You see how low that is?
Sir, nobody's bullying you.
You are.
Not letting you undermine us ain't bullying you. How about y'all
How are we undermining you? How are we undermining you? Let's have this discussion. How are we undermining you, sir?
Y'all do undermining shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a legitimate question. Because what Tariq is saying, oh, you are undermining us. In what way are Africans undermining us? And I assume when he says us, he's referring to his fabled FBA movement. But let's see.
Shit, y'all hate on stuff that we do, and you try to sabotage it out the blue.
How? Give me a concrete evidence. Like what?
We've given so many examples tonight. The one brother who called up said a tether got him fired on his job. Little stuff like that. Right?
No, say that again.
So because again, I think he's using the word tether here. So because a tether, which I'm assuming is some derogatory word for a non-foundational Black American, is undermining or got somebody fired. Somehow, it's a general view that these tethers are undermining foundational Black Americans, which sounds bizarre. But anyway, let's go.
Again, like what?
I've already said, sir. I've already said. One of the gentlemen talked about how one of your fellow tethers got him fired on his job. So stuff like that.
Okay. So that's the mean. That's like you have to keep the job. It's not getting the job. Okay. You have to keep the job. Okay. And you saying, oh, these tether supervisors. Tether supervisors are the ones that hire you. So what are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Uncle Kabaz, do you have anything constructive? Because you're already getting.
He is asking something constructive because he's asking how Africans or tethers, as Tariq Nasheed likes to call people who he deems not originating from Africa, especially Black people. He's asking how are those people undermining foundational Black Americans? He's just cited one example of an instance where a so-called tether got an FBA fired from his job, and he's just generalizing it. And you can see what this guy is trying to do here. He's trying to whip people into a frenzy, whip people into a storm. And then, they will develop some sort of hatred for African people because somehow we're seen as duplicitous and double dealing. But okay, let's off this.
Anything else constructive?
No, what I'm saying is that you should leave us alone. You should leave us alone, sir.
Well, sir, if you want to be left alone, wouldn't you stay in Somalia and build that up?
We are in Somalia. We are in Africa. We are here too. We are everywhere.
Because no, you're over here. No, you're over here. You're everywhere but Africa. You're not in Africa.
That's not true. That's not true. Majority of Africans are in Africa, sir.
No.
Only less than 1% come to the diaspora.
Well, you go. He says quite clearly that the majority of Africans are in Africa. You know, there are over 1 billion people in Africa. The majority of people are in Africa, irrespective of the experience that he's had in America. You know, um, labeling Africans as fleers. The majority of Africans live in Africa. So I think the gentleman is right. Let's see.
I
There
don't
are
have a
over a
problem.
billion Africans. What are you
I
talking
don't have
about?
a problem with the Africans. I got a problem with tethers. The tethers are over here. That's the problem.
No, but that's like you are classifying all African immigrants that chose to come here to
No,
migrate to the United
didn't say
States as
that.
tethers, and that's the
No,
issue.
just that
That's
tether
the issue,
class.
sir.
The tether class is a problem, sir.
Okay, so how do you define the tether class? Just the ones that choose to come here, right? To migrate. Is that how you
Nope.
defining tethers?
Nope.
Like what? Okay, what definition are you using? Because I'm not.
People like you who just say shit and that's not true. Who
No,
just say
no. I'm working hard
lying and
for
scamming.
my family. I'm alive, but
He doesn't know this guy saying lying and scamming. The guy tells him, I'm in Africa. And he says, people like you are a tether who are spewing shit. So he has no definitive or definition of a tether. He's just casting aspersions and abusing this fella who he barely knows. Ah, well, you can see what we're facing here. All right, let's play a bit more of this. I'm getting really
citizen.
bored.
I pay my taxes. What do you want from me?
Okay, to get off here with you, you're boring. Now you whining. Okay, I don't want to hear a crying tether now. All right. Lord, I'm not trying to listen to no crying tether. It's like a Sally Struthers video. Damn. I don't want to hear no crying tether. Like Sally Struthers about to come through. This is Mr. Cabas. He hasn't eaten in 3 weeks.
So you hear that he's launched into some sort of hilarious, humorous um, recount of the conversation he's just had with his gentleman, and just mocking him, not really taking him seriously, because he has an African accent. He's asking some perfectly valid questions, but Tariq Nasheed is not really responding in any good faith. But anyway, look, this is my first reaction video. Fair use. I don't want to get struck down by Mr. Tariq Nasheed, but hopefully you like the perspective. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback. All right, peace out.